Hey, it's Maximo and welcome to Maximo's Travels. In this video, I'll be providing an extensive review of the Mercure Tokyo Hibiya Hotel. I'll review its fabulous location on the edge of Ginza and right near Shimbashi Station. I'll cover all the key common areas, including the lobby, reception area, and basement restaurant. I'll take you into the exclusive executive lounge and outline all the complimentary food and drink options available. And I'll provide you a comprehensive room tour. And I'll provide you details of the cost of booking this hotel. If you're looking for a luxury 4-star hotel in Tokyo, then don't miss this essential review. We stayed for 9 nights at the Mercure Tokyo Hibiya Hotel, and that's long enough to get a very good opinion of what the hotel is really like to stay at. The hotel is in an excellent location, being a less than 5-minute walk away from Shimbashi Station. Hibiya is Tokyo's theatre district, and it also sits right on the edge of Ginza. So public transport is great, the shopping is great, and there's plenty of food options right on your doorstep. This hotel replaces the Mercure Ginza that I reviewed a couple of years ago and has since shut down. It's a newly opened hotel, having opened in December of 2023 after extensive modifications and renovations were made of an existing office building. It has 178 guest rooms spread over the bottom 9 floors. The design aesthetic of the interiors of the hotel are quite eclectic and can be best described as a modern take on Art Deco. And all the common areas of the hotel have a modern, funky vibe about them. The ground level foyer and reception area are light-filled, reasonably compact yet comfortable, and have a very bold statement about them. There's 2 elevators off the reception area and they were quite fast. We never had to wait very long for them as they only served the 9 floors of the hotel. The front reception desk was always well staffed and I never really saw people waiting in a queue for service here. 9 nights at this 4-star hotel in a superior king room cost just under 400,000 Japanese yen, or around 4,100 Australian dollars and 2,700 US dollars. This is around 455 Australian dollars per night. This was quite expensive, nearly double what we usually like to spend at a hotel. But as with most Tokyo hotels, the rooms are small and they're expensive. I booked this room as an Accor Plus Platinum member and it included complimentary breakfast and a room upgrade to a privileged room on the executive floor with executive lounge access and complimentary breakfast. However, my membership was downgraded from Platinum to Gold the day before we checked in, and this meant a loss of the complimentary breakfast as well as use of the executive lounge. I was concerned that we'd have to pay extra for breakfast, 4,800 yen per person, or with the Accor Plus discount, 2,400 per person, around about $50 per day, or 450 Australian dollars for the 9 days that we were staying there. However, the hotel management were gracious to honour our booking made while I was a Platinum member, and therefore they included breakfast as well as access to the executive lounge and gave us a room on the executive floor on level 8. We were very appreciative of this very kind gesture. And while breakfast was fairly good, as you'll see, paying full price of nearly $50 per person per day was quite high and doesn't represent good value for money. And having the 50% discount as an Accor Plus member does make it a more valuable proposition. Breakfast was in a half buffet style where you could order 2 eggs with any style of sides being freshly made and choosing from different foods available on the buffet. You could even have champagne for breakfast, but this was at an additional cost. The basement breakfast area was always busy and light and bright. You could also order cappuccinos and espresso coffees from the waiters at an additional cost, but we found that the automatic coffee machines at this restaurant were perfectly adequate and made very decent coffees. which is a pretty big statement given our Melbourne snobbish coffee tastes. The quality and choice in the buffet part of the breakfast was pretty good, and there were both Western and Japanese styles of food available. However, what elevated this breakfast experience, in my opinion, was the ability to order freshly made eggs with your choice of accompaniments. And this definitely elevated the breakfast experience from good to very good. Although I'd like to point out that halfway through our stay, the options at breakfast were reduced and you couldn't order French toast and a couple of other options. We didn't ask why this occurred, and it was somewhat disappointing, especially for Joe, who particularly has a fondness for French toast at breakfast. But given the variety and freshness and the quality of the foods available at the buffet, as well as the ability to have fresh juices, as well as really nice pastries, croissants, and other baked goods, I don't think this is a major issue at all. Everything is very well laid out, clean, fresh, and just looks so appetizing. And of course, being a French-owned chain, there was a big selection of cheeses available as well. They also had quite a selection of salads and traditional Japanese foods available. Although the vast majority of guests at this hotel were Western, all the staff spoke excellent English, and I guess if you wanted a more traditional experience, staying at a hotel with Japanese culture, then this hotel probably wouldn't do that for you.
I have got a poached eggs on toast, minimalist style.
Yeah.
You see the size of the toast?
Yeah, small, isn't it? But it's a semi
Yes.
part and a semi buffet.
Yes, exactly. We can also choose from the buffet, which is limited, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
I think all up is pretty good, isn't it? And that is my French style omelette with some hash browns, Brussels sprouts, half a small tomato, and some mushrooms. Well, it's a tacky nice, Joe.
The executive lounge is located on the 3rd floor, as is the fitness centre, which is a small room with about 3 or 4 hydraulic machines. It was so small I didn't bother to film it. Entrance to the executive lounge is via key card, and it's down a narrow corridor with some funky statues located down the sides. The executive lounge is quite a large area, and it's capable of seating around about 50 or so guests. For the most part, it was a quiet and comfortable space to come and relax, get a bite to eat, and have a few complimentary drinks. It did get fairly loud if there were large groups present, but that didn't happen very often. There was a reasonably limited selection of savoury and sweet foods available, more sort of finger food than main meals. The executive lounge is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and during operating hours the lounge offers free tea, coffee, water, alcoholic beverages and food between 5:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Beer, wine and spirits are available at no cost.
What have you got there, Joe? From the lounge.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
Like my funky chair.
Yeah, like a funky chair with your zebra pattern.
Sort of.
Yeah,
It's not quite, but
and the alcohol is complimentary.
in the lounge.
It is. As is the food. Excellent. Complain.
We came to the executive lounge every day for at least 1 or 2 pre-dinner drinks, and on 2 or 3 occasions we actually had a light dinner here. We probably saved ourselves around about $100 per day by coming here with the complimentary food and drinks. The lounge also has large expansive windows that look out onto the nearby train lines, and you get excellent views of the Shinkansen and the Yamamoto line trains rushing by. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. And hit that notify bell so you'll be notified of all my future videos. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, then please consider supporting my channel by buying me a coffee. The French-inspired restaurant La Seine opens here from 7:30 p.m. each night. We didn't go here for a couple of reasons. One is that we didn't get out of the executive lounge, and secondly is 7:30 p.m. is a little bit late for us to start eating. So I can't tell you what the food was like here. It's a very dark and funky elevator. Alright, this is a room, king size bed. There's a little bit of space here. There's a little bit of space here. There's a very dark chair, table, little bar area. And that is our view. This isn't quite as dark as I imagined. Nice big king size bed, and that has a power plug, a USB-C and a USB-A, as well as controls for the lights. There's a nice bench there that I think we might use to put some suitcases. That is complimentary drinks, tea and coffee making facilities, free water, glasses, coffee cups, tea and coffee bags. That is a fridge. There are a few things in the fridge. I'll determine whether that is free or do you need to pay for that. No, you do need to pay for those. And there are the prices there. The red wine is $22 for that small bottle. That is a bit much. Nice large screen TV. YouTube. And the Wi-Fi is really good here as well. Quite funky styling. It's sort of the TV is sort of like in a picture frame. Nice accents on the pillows, and 2 pillows each, bonus. There's also USB-A, C and power on this side of the bed as well. What do you think they are, Joe?
Decoration.
Decoration? They're not seashells, they're sort of...
The funky things.
Funky.
Oh, we're not meant to move.
Oh.
Don't touch them too much.
Don't touch them.
No.
They're to be looked at, not
It's
touched.
just decoration, you know? Funky, you know?
Funky.
Just like this is a bit funky.
It's a bit funky. Funky. This is the bathroom and it's black and white. Shower. Elementor Herbology. It's the same brand as the other 2 Mercures we were in. Japanese style toilet. And there's not a lot of room in here. And there's a hand basin. Just enough room to store things. So in the darkness there is some hooks. Joe is modelling some very dark Mercure labelled PJs.
They're navy.
The navy, are they?
Yeah.
How can you tell in this gloom?
It's dark. Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on.
They do come with pants.
Or pants
But
as
they're
well,
like-
do they?
I mean, it's definitely Japanese size.
Japanese size, yes. Are they navy? I guess they're navy, it's hard to tell in this light.
Maybe.
And we have some slippers, and in here is the safe. It's not a very big safe, but it is a safe. And that is the room, with a very small entry area as well. This is a nice, comfortable hotel in a very good location. Although at 455 Australian dollars per night, it is quite expensive. And I've looked online and the prices of this hotel have actually gone up to around about 600 Australian per night, or around about 400 US. And being well into my second year of retirement, I don't think I can afford to stay at hotels of this price point again. I did really enjoy my stay here, and I would recommend it to you if you could afford it. And on my next trip to Tokyo, I think I'd choose a less expensive hotel to stay at. So overall, I'd give this hotel a Maximo rating of 4.5 out of 5, with a few marks off for the small size of the room and a question mark over its value for money. I do hope you've liked my review of the Mercure Tokyo Hibiya Hotel, and stay tuned for more videos as I continue to explore Tokyo. And until next time, you take care and bye for now.